Hey there, Coastal Bend. It is Meteorologist Carly Smith. We are live on this Halloween forecast update now. The Halloween trends have been holding pretty steady the last few days. We've trended maybe a tiny bit lower on the rain. Steady warmth. It's going to be well above normal. That is a guarantee. Trending lower on the wind. That is still pretty steady from yesterday, however. So welcome to this live update. Thank you so much for joining us. Hey there, everyone. It is Meteorologist Carly Smith. We are live on this Tuesday at 10:01 a.m. I almost said p.m. Post your questions in the comments. What do you want to know heading into Halloween? I know everyone is curious about the trick-or-treating forecast. Don't you worry. We are going to get into all of those details. So we just mentioned the trends. So we've got the forecast trends there on lock. Here's why we've been pretty steady with a lot of this forecast is because this pattern has been shaping up across the forecast models, and it still is showing up this way. Stormy and windy conditions well to our north, breezy conditions down here. We are in the moisture path. So in order to get stormy weather across the plains, moisture has to come out of the Gulf of Mexico, and that sometimes flows right over the coastal bend, and that's what we will be watching in the coming days. So you'll see the moisture already starting to expand north as we have spotty showers already in the coastal bend this morning. We're going to continue to see some of that isolated activity through the afternoon. It tapers off in the evening. Now notice as we head into Wednesday, it looks like most of the storms actually will set up between Houston and Dallas. Meanwhile, we are looking a little drier. We've been trending drier on Wednesday, but Thursday, that cold front, it tries to get towards South Texas, but it's going to stall just to our north there around 4 o'clock. As that happens, we do have a chance of storms, especially across B and Live Oak County, as well as into potentially San Patricio, Aransas County, or Refugio County, and then into the brush country. Some spotty showers will be possible, but overall rain chances do look like they dwindle into the evening as this front stalls to our north, keeping it rainy north of us into the weekend. But even the coastal bend, we stay in this warm and humid pattern into the weekend that could keep some rain in the area. But as you see here, all of the heavy rain is going to be well to our north. Meanwhile, we are just expecting a trace all the way to maybe 1/4 of an inch. Some higher areas, because it is spotty, could see a 1/2 inch or more of rainfall. But you see where that forecast pattern, so remember the trough and then the ridge, where the ridge is set up over the southeast, barely any rain this week. Where we see the in-between, where the jet stream is pumping, where that low-level jet is in play, if you've been watching First Edition, that's where all the heaviest rainfall is going to be. We're talking the potential for 3-4 inches of rain across portions of the Plains states. We could use some rain here in the coastal bend for the month of October. Corpus Christi is trending well below normal. A rainfall outlook for this week does give us a hope for some rain, but it's very scattered. The highest totals would likely be right on the coastline, areas inland, mostly just isolated, less than 1/4 of an inch anticipated. And your Halloween forecast, yep, we are looking at temperatures in the 80s, upper 80s for highs. Now, if we hit 90 degrees, that will be a rare experience for us on Halloween, but we are looking at temperatures falling through trick-or-treating. The best shot at rain is going to be likely any activities that take place before the sun sets. Once the sun goes down by 7 p.m., we are looking at mostly clear not clear conditions, but we're not expecting rain by 7 p.m. 80 degrees though as trick-or-treating is getting underway. Here's the rain climate, right? So more than an inch of rain has happened just 5 of the last 134 years. So we expect no rain, over rain. However, this year there is a chance on Halloween. Now, this is not specifically at trick-or-treating. This is just throughout the day. There is a chance we are part of the 21% and not the 79%. Now, when it comes to our high, it's been greater or equal to 90 degrees 6 of the last 137 years. That is very rare. And there's a chance we get there. Right now we have it in the upper 80s, but there is a chance, y'all. Here's those last 6 years. The most recent one was 2013 when it was 92 degrees. In your temperature pulse forecast, here's a look at what to expect. 90 possible there on Wednesday. So the day before Halloween, I think we have the best shot at getting to that 90-degree mark. We're still a little breezy, still getting that warm air coming out of the Gulf. And yeah, that's what I'm anticipating to be one of our hotter days with partly cloudy skies shaping up. So far, we have tied the record of the most 90-degree days during the month of October with a high of 91 degrees yesterday. That ties 2012 and 2004. Right now it is sunny. We may be trending warmer than anticipated, 82 degrees during the 10 o'clock hour. I think we'll make it to 87, possibly 88 this afternoon. Your feels like temperature will be in the 90s, but we have a lot of wind, and so that's actually going to keep us, I think, a little cooler. It's going to keep some mixing taking place during the afternoon, so the heat isn't just going to sit there at the surface. But what the wind does, especially at night, it keeps our overnight lows pretty warm because friction produces heat, and so overnight, we do tend to have warmer overnight lows when we have windier conditions. Right now in our watches and warnings, we have an advisory. It's a small craft advisory. That is all the way until 7 a.m. Wednesday morning for our Gulf water and bays because it's gusty. We are looking at those wind gusts 30 to 35 miles per hour this afternoon, all the way through about 6 p.m. Then we see slightly calmer conditions overnight, but still 20 to 25 miles per hour into your Wednesday. Corpus Christi could see a gust around 27, 28 miles per hour before we see conditions really calm down as we head into Halloween. So Halloween is looking much calmer, but there is a 40% chance of thunderstorms on the holiday. For your blitz forecast Friday, 2 more blitz and on the books. That's all we have left, y'all. Anyway, 40% chance of rain through Saturday. Time changes. Don't forget about that time change on Sunday. But this will do it for your Halloween forecast update. We'll, of course, post any updates as necessary on social media, on 3 News, on TV, but also on KIIITV.com. So make sure you check it out. Thank you so much for watching this live update. I'm meteorologist Carly Smith for First Edition 3 News and 3 News Plus.